because my show is lit, of course. So I have Koreybuckets in the building. Shout outs to him. Hey, Corey.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, I'm glad you came through. To speak your truth is always a blessing when I have artists come in. So let the people know where you from and let the people know about your name, Koreybuckets.
I'm from South Jamaica, Queens, New York. The name it comes from me playing basketball as a kid. Growing up playing all over the city. I played all the AAU teams, all city. Like I was dope playing basketball.
You was nice, like
Yeah,
LeBron
like
nice?
we ain't
I
gonna
love some
we
LeBron.
not gonna say LeBron nice because if we was LeBron nice, I wouldn't be here and y'all would have heard
I
about me
hear that. I hear that.
beforehand. But nah, I was good growing up or whatever. So the name kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuck, and it went from basketball to just like a way of life. And you know
Okay.
what I'm saying I just associate myself with it as with my rap and everything. It just made sense.
So how did you get into doing music now? And when did you start?
Now, like me doing music is kind of funny because like my whole family is musically inclined in some kind of
Mm.
way. My father played the drums for James Brown back in the days.
What?
He
But we gotta
said
clap that up. That's,
not like he wasn't like the regular drummer, but he played for him on tour a few
oh wow,
times.
that's amazing.
Yeah, like he was really into it. My mom sings gospel. Tina Turner's one of my cousins. Like we got
Oh, so
like
it's in your family,
yeah,
family.
like
Oh,
it's in
it's
my
real.
family. Like
Okay.
I was telling somebody the other day, my grandmother who passed last year,
Sorry to hear that.
even when she was sick with dementia or whatever, and even in when her mind was good, she could sing gospel. Like her voice was
Mm.
still strong singing gospel. So like everybody in my family either plays an instrument, sings, write music. So it's like at some point I said I probably would try my hand at some aspect of music,
Mhm.
but I really didn't know. And I got a cousin and a homeboy who had a group in like the early 2000s, Silent Order, and we used to go around like all over the city. We used to be up at Violator. Shout out to Mona Scott.
Mhm.
We used to like I for real met J Cole. Funny story. I met J Cole before J Cole was even known.
Oh, wow.
Him and my cousin was going to St. John's at the same time,
Mhm.
and they had a guy that was managing them, Aris. Shout out to Aris, BAM, and they were opening up for a store. I think it's still open. It's called Soul Food. It's a sneaker store
Mhm.
down in Chinatown. It's a crazy story behind that actual location. The kid is from Queens. He went all the way to San Francisco to a Mets game at the time when
Mhm.
Barry Bonds was hitting the home runs, and he caught one of the balls that Barry Bonds hit and
Oh.
auctioned it online and won
Mm.
like so much money
Of
from
course,
the
I'm
auction.
sure.
Yeah. And then he took part of his money with his homeboys and they opened up a sneaker store. So at the opening of the sneaker store, it was J. Cole and my cousin and my homeboy that opened up at the store, whatever. So that was like my first time meeting J.
J.
Cole or
Cole.
whatever. Yeah.
Shout out to J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like being around that for so many years, people will always be like, "Man, you don't rap, you don't do music, you don't."
Mhm.
I'm like, nah, but you got the persona. Like, you sure you ain't never tried your hand at it? And after a while, I was like, you know what? Being around it, let me try
Let you
my
try.
hand at it. And
And since then, how's it been going?
oh man, it's been going well. It's been going
So.
better than I thought. Cause like doing things like music is, I think it's like a really vulnerable space that you
Mhm.
put yourself in as an artist. Like however you feel, however you think, that might
Mhm.
be totally indifferent and totally 360 degrees the way everybody else thinks.
May see it.
So
Yes.
when you put stuff out there, it's like putting it out there. Hope y'all like it.
Mhm.
Somebody might hear it. Somebody might say something bad. Somebody. So at first it was like
Now, how did? So, what responses do you get when you put out music?
I think I get a pretty good response. I'm pretty
Has that always
happy.
has that always been the case, or
No,
have you gotten bad
no.
feedback?
I feel like um, I feel like when I first started putting music out, um, people like knew what kind of person I am, and they
Mhm.
like he's a good person. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what I really
You
think,
want to say?
but
Okay.
right. But they wasn't keeping it a buck with me at first. Yeah, they
Ah.
wasn't keeping it a buck with me at first. And then I started listening to it more, and then just listening to it in comparison to other people's music. I'd be like, nah, something about mine just don't sound right.
Mm.
So I just practiced and got my sound, got my producer where we got a specific sound we go for, got a specific engineer that can
Mm-hmm.
make
Nice. So you have a team.
yeah,
So you have a team. Shout out
yeah.
to your team. You
Shout
know.
out, yeah, all my pounds of cake people. Shout out to B Drop, my guy in Detroit. He makes like 99% of my beats.
Okay.
I went to
Yes.
school with him in Ohio. Shout out to all my people in Ohio. Yeah, I love Ohio, man. They call me
Mm-hmm.
Buck. Those are my people out there. Oh yeah, shout out to my Buckeyes too. My Ohio State Buckeyes playing right now. We playing Wisconsin, man. That's gonna be a big win for my boys. I digress, but yeah, I like for real found my voice. Writing music and everything
Mm-hmm.
in so many different ways and so many different places because I didn't live like and been like all over the United States. So
Wow.
I got like fans and friends and like all over. So
You
it,
gotta
it
have
works.
that though.
Yeah.
You gotta have. So you have a good fan base right now.
Yeah, it
So that's
works.
that's dope. Do you feel like music shaped you into who you are today?
No, I feel like I kinda had to compartmentalize my personality to do music
Mm.
because I felt like who I am, I can't be me totally and do music.
Mm.
I feel like if I am who I want to be when it comes to music, people don't want to hear what they should be doing or what they should be thinking about.
Ah.
They want to have an escape for their regular lives when they listen to music.
This
They
is
they
true.
they
I
want to
think
be
anything in life, people
right.
don't want to deal with their
Right.
problems. Period.
So if I'm coming on music saying I work this 9 to 5, 8 hours a day, people like, man, I don't want to hear that. This is what I do.
Right.
So essentially, you gotta, if that's what you want to talk about, you got to talk about it in an interesting way.
Yeah, you
If
do.
you do some
Yes.
things outside of your job, you got to talk about that in an
Mm-hmm.
interesting way. So I think that was more of it, more than anything for me. It was just like making it so that I'm not fabricating and making stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, what I'm talking about is
Is
interesting.
it exactly?
And like I love entertainment, and I just think about what would I think, or what do I think is entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
and what do I listen to, and why do I think? Like I really study music and the theory of music and why I like people. Like if I like a particular artist, I say, well, why do I like them? Why do I think that other people like them?
Mm.
What
So you go
qualities?
into deep
Yeah, yeah. Cause I don't think that.
using psychology. That's what you using.
Yeah, cause I don't think mental process and all the
It's
decisions
a,
that people make,
absolutely, absolutely.
whether they're conscious or not when they're
Mm-hmm.
making those decisions. So when it comes to music, they say with rappers, they people fall into two categories. Either they want to be you or they want to do what you do. It's like
Either, of course.
it's one or the other. So it's like you got to figure out if you're trying to be successful in it, which one, or
Which
you
way you
might
want
be
to
able
go?
to
Yeah.
dabble in both.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to fit somewhere in there. And if you don't fit somewhere in there, then it's like
It's
you in,
difficult.
yeah,
Yeah.
you in limbo.
Because you got, I think as an artist, you kind of have to think out the box, right? And most people, in most cases, you look at artists, sometimes as your only way out. Sometimes, depending
Right.
on the person,
Right.
right? Because you may like what they're saying, you might like what they're wearing, and things like that. When you look at artists, you want to be around them.
Right.
Especially artists
That's
that
a
you
fact.
like.
That's a fact.
For especially in my case, like I may like certain artists, I may want to be around them.
Right.
I like what they stand for. I may not have nobody to look up to, so I look up to an artist. So it's all in your vision how you want other people to perceive you and gravitate to you.
Right.
And I think that you felt that way to do so.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
and you're already ahead of the game with already knowing why and thinking behind the reason of why you do what you do.
Oh yeah.
So that's brilliant in itself. Just a psychology way about it, because you gotta have that.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of and it's inadvertent. Like people that start writing music, they want to write what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard 50 Cent say it one time, and I never forgot it. He was like, I hear artists that albums do bad said they don't care because they write it for themselves.
Yeah,
And he's like,
yeah.
if you wrote it for yourself, you should have kept it to yourself because don't
Mm.
nobody want to hear that. Like
Right.
you gotta be thinking about other people when you writing music. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's I think that's when my music changed, when I started listening to
Mm-hmm.
people and thinking like, oh, okay, well, talking about this like this might be real, but they don't want to hear that like that. They want to hear
Do
it
it
like
this
this.
way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you gotta always, like anybody in a craft, you have to always be willing to reinvent yourself.
High
Yeah.
five. Come on, clap
Yeah.
to that. Sometimes that's hard,
Yeah.
but you know, that's food. That's food for thought. Cause sometimes everyone gets stuck in their ways, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't want to do that. And sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
And I think we all get into that way.
No,
We
that's
we
a
stuck we
fact.
stuck in our ways, and sometimes we don't want to feel like what we want to change, and we who we are,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's just what it is. But sometimes you need somebody from the outside to tell you, to give you that, what, maybe you could do it this way. And it depends on the person to want to change that, because a lot of the times you feel like, no, this is who I am, take it or leave it. But sometimes when you see it's not working, then sometimes you have to change something. And I think every artist, they go through that stage,
Mm-hmm.
especially the greats. Like, they'll tell you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I started out, this is me. Then I had to listen
Yeah.
and see that, what, I have to do something totally different. And that's all in the struggle. That's all in the process.
You gotta be open. I got a philosophy. One of my mantras, I say, you never in any one place at any
Mm.
one time for no reason.
Mm.
If the Most High put somebody in front of your path,
Mm.
whether it's for 2 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
that was a purpose and a reason.
Ah.
One day, I had, I never forget this. I had put out a mixtape, called "Keep It a Buck,"
Mm-hmm.
and I was shooting a video for one of the songs, one of the singles off of it called "Get It In." And I had one of my young boys riding around with me. We making stops. We doing stuff all day. We listening to it. And he like, yo, no disrespect, but can we listen to the radio? I'm like, listen to the radio. I'm trying to listen to this and see what I got. See if I want to change something. He like, yo, Buck, let me tell you something, man. You nice as hell, but you gotta stop rapping on boom bap beats.
Ah.
He like, yo, these bass beats, this what you need to be rapping on, cause this is what's going on right now. Like these boom bap beats, this that was what it was, and this is dope.
You
But
need feedback.
yeah,
That means a
he
lot.
said that, and I was like, yo, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I needed to hear that from a kid. I needed to hear that so I could reprocess and reprogram what I'm doing
His brain, right?
and repackage it, because I'm the kind of person, I think, like, if I'm in the music and then you in the music, I want everybody attention. I might not get you with this song, I might get you over here, but I'm gonna get to you sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna get you. So if your demographic likes this, I gotta be able to appeal to your demographic
Exactly.
too.
And that's
So,
just what
so
it is.
it's not necessarily just changing up who I am, but it's like McDonald's didn't always sell chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
They sold burgers.
Exactly.
But they like, oh, people like chicken sandwiches too.
So we gonna add that to the
Right.
menu, and that
That's
comes
all
with
it
trial and
is.
error.
That's
You
all
know,
it
and
is.
that comes with adding to your resume, and that's just what it is. So have you found that this struggle of yours, how has it been for you? Do you feel like it's been rough? Do you feel like it's been like, to your liking? What do you feel like you had ups and downs? Like, how has it been?
Um, I will honestly say it's ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's just you gotta be even keel, because sometimes, some days or even some hours, you be like, oh man, this is dope, this about to happen, so, but then the next minute it totally falls through.
Yeah.
And that's why you just cannot be like going all crazy and jumping off the deep end for stuff, because you just never know.
No. Yeah.
You just keep on working hard, being a positive person and putting positive energy out there, and letting it fall how it falls, because seriously, you will have so many weird situations trying to do music, and so many people you'll meet, you'll be like, that's the one.
Right.
Because I've known so many people in music since I was a little kid. Like, shout out to Ty Fife, super producer. I've known Ty Fife since I was a little kid. My sister brought him LL to the crib when I was a little kid. Like, I've known so many people in music through my older sister, because she was like in the music or whatever. And even seeing some of them people back now when Rewind, I can reach out to them, but it's not like, oh, if I speak to Ty Fife, like, he gonna call LL and this is the
Oh,
one.
exactly.
Like
You have to work for it.
you gotta work.
That's just
for
what
it.
it is.
Yeah,
You have to
that's
work
just
for you.
what
You
it
have to work
is.
for them. They worked for where they at, so we got to do the
Right.
same. You got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
No handouts.
There's no handouts.
No
and
handouts.
And you don't want no handouts because
Anyway.
nobody respects you if you
Exactly.
got a handout and
Exactly.
you can't maintain a handout. Like
Exactly.
So,
There you go. You gotta work for what you want.
yeah.
In any industry, it doesn't matter. Anything that you're doing. Do you have Yes, we about to play Cake on Cake from Koreybuckets.
Man, man. Like if I could ever say a song put me on a general map, like just made people in general know who I was, it definitely is Cake on Cake. I just did an interview yesterday, and a dude, he said, I'm in my 50s. He said, and I love that song.
Oh, wow.
He said,
Shout outs to
my
him.
man, he said his pops is in like his 60s. He from the old Harlem. They live out in Detroit. He said, I put that on my pops. Said, this feel like the old Harlem.
Oh,
I be
nice.
jamming
When you get that
when I
feedback,
hear it.
right? That make you
Yeah,
feel
so
good.
It's like even when I shot the video when I was out in Harlem, they showed me a lot of love. Like dudes was out there like, yo, you need an escort? Like we gonna escort you around while you shooting the video, man. Like we really love what you doing. And I'm like, man, yeah.
Nice.
So Cake on Cake, man. The video's on YouTube. The
Go
songs
check
on
it out. Go
all
check it out.
Streaming platforms, man. I can honestly say I even love this song. Like,
You
like
have
for
to.
real. Like,
Yes,
I love this song.
Yes.
So, man,
We about to play now. DJ, let's go.
Matching Coco Chanel. Ghost status, never know the break. Nope. She the baddest, gotta see it shake. Fishnets, not a fish, yeah, that's Cake on Cake. Boss got me feeling. Bucky ain't no time to wait. Stars in my ceiling. Bucky has time for rape. Sauce dripping ramen noodle. Told her I'm a boss, toss gripping, damn it, fubu. Bait. Drake say, nice for what? Cake. Cake say, price for guts. Few regrets, but I'm focused now. Stomping my projects hot, cuckoo cow, you know. Boss player, baby, I'ma do that. Hard to beg your pardon, spark it off my two-step. 3 commas, we can chill and shake. Drama, gangsta grills, only good mixtapes. You bitch woman's having nothing but fits. Me, my trench armor got me throwing my wrists. Do your homework, Cake boy a problem. Queen Solom Green, shake without the Harlem. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake. No Chris, Robert Ho, so it's Duce. PC the fam, Dapper Dan, it's all Gucci. Saying ain't no drama. See that when we meet, it's stirring, chop it, Benny Honda. All grammar, no hammers, legit, going cray, straight, yay. We cool on that slave shit. My best life, Cardi B chancing. Buckets getting played, they go fillet, straight dancing. You don't hustle, all you know is gimme. Never seen a bag, Santa looking for a chimney. Old dogs on that stay up cane. 12 hogs on that pudding paint. Babe Saxon, spiritual or passion. Christian Dior, or you asking for the fashion. About the action, switch up plates. Cake, checking mates, Cake on Cake. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake. Cake. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, I need a bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, it's in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake, she in the bag. Yeah, that's Cake on Cake.
And we back. That was Cake on Cake by Koreybuckets. So you love that song, I see. Look at you, you're smiling, showing his teeth. So when you directed that, your video, what input did you have?
More than anything, because when the song came out, I got so much feedback from the whole New York. Like everywhere I knew, every pocket you could possibly think of in New York, I got a lot of feedback from. So I wanted to show that I had love for every borough in New York. So I made sure I shot a scene in every borough in New York.
Nice.
So me and my guy that day, we literally went to every borough. It was like the perfect day. We shot that whole New York scene in like 6 hours. Like,
wow.
We were just from scene to scene, boom, boom, boom.
You have fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's always good when you have fun and you're doing your videos, right?
Yeah. I've never shot a video and not have fun though. Like, cause I'm silly, so I'm gonna have fun.
No, you have to. You spending money, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to have fun.
And I put the people that I want to be around. So
in it, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So if I can't have no fun, then I don't want to do it. Like,
Right. Do you have any venues coming up where you performing at?
I'm doing the JB the military grind on the military grind series on December 19th.
Okay, shout outs. Let the fans know. Let the world know.
We're definitely doing that. Follow me, man, at Koreybuckets, KOREYBUCKETS on everything, man. We show all them live updates of everything I'm doing. I got a bunch of things for like December. It was like I wasn't really thinking like, oh, it's holiday time. Like I packed my December crazy. I don't know.
That's
why
good. That mean you working.
Yeah, I mean that's good, but it's hard to do
of
all
course,
that stuff.
Everything. Of course.
And
of
holiday
course,
time, I got a daughter. She coming
know.
up. She live in Maryland. Oh man, shout out to my daughter.
Yeah,
she
shout outs to baby girl. Yes.
In the swimming, she gonna be in the Olympics real soon.
Woo! Yes.
Girl Magic. She is top 70 in the world.
Oh wow!
And she is top 5 in her.
Yes,
in her
let's
county.
go. Yes, that's amazing. She working. That's a passion.
She
working.
I'm proud
Look
of
at
her because
that.
I be looking at her in the pool like I ain't got it. I'm tired looking at you.
No, that's amazing. You know, you gotta keep that up. You gotta keep pushing her.
Oh yeah.
You know, we need that.
Yeah.
More women of color. We need that.
Oh yeah, we gonna make it happen.
Absolutely. So tell me about this other song, Vacation. Tell me about that.
Vacation. I love this song.
Because
Vacation.
that seemed like a couple vibe. You know, like what's going on with that.
It seemed like I like making songs like this because my songs don't never be about what people think they be about. So it seemed like a couple vibe, but really I'm talking about a girl that really be just trying to do slutty stuff to try to go away. You
changed it. You changed it.
Yeah. She just trying to do stuff to go away, and you know them girls.
I know the vibes. I definitely know the vibes.
Go on vacation and do all their thing, and they be like, "This is my boo." They got a new little boo every time you see them on the grams, and you know what I'm saying. So I felt like I really wanted to touch that, and I had a homegirl who she got a bunch of homegirls who be into that. So I'm like, because you know the situation, I need you to do the intro on that. So that's her on the intro, with the little situation.
That was dope.
Yeah.
You know, giving a little outlet to her. Yes.
That give you the feeling of the '90s music when they used to have the intros, and you know you could really get a feel for the song.
For the song, of course. Yeah. Absolutely. You need those. Though. You still need those.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like I like to paint the picture for you, so you can hear it 1,000 times and pick out little things from the song.
Absolutely, and we girls know about that, not all of us, but we know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, we
not
know.
everybody.
Not everybody, but we know. DJ, let's go. Hit Vacation. Now that's dope. You gotta give people outlets,
Hey girl, hope you got your bags packed. But unfortunately, these dudes think we're playing with these coach tickets. It's okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna tip on them when we get to the hotel when we get there. I ain't playing, girl. I ain't got no time to be wasting. It's vacation, me and my boo.
Just don't apply the good, baby, to your wife. Overhead, let it fly, Vince Carter on Weiss. Dog, I see it fight, need a Tribe Called Quest. I see holes in they lines, Kanye West. Hustle, I see the car shuffle, full host timing. She in the club, looking spaded, chasing hearts and diamonds. I call them wheat bait, steak with a fire clap. Try to string a bell and get her off that wire tank. How did Jamaica is a favorite quote. Cake to run for pool, my is Usain Bolt. I keep a bait plate, go when they zony. Still, remember Ray J, Danger smash the homie. Beloved, this the large picture, king rope silk. While with a farmer, bought a cow, if it's free to get milk, niggas killed. Shorty bagpipe chasing, jet racing, all about the vacation. Weekends they be freaking just in love with the crew. Don't apply, let it fly, wasn't talking to you. Jet waves, making play for the vacations. Making plays for the vacation. Weekend they be freaking just in love with the crew. Don't apply, let it fly, wasn't talking to you. Jet waves, making play for the vacations. Making play for the vacations. Born too real, ain't got curse to feel. These niggas right behind the wheel, they don't know what they hit. Chasing kid 3000. My nigga Holly lost his mustache. Shorty gave live face, Jazzy Bell was just an outcast. These Stacy Dashes, they be clues for real. Niggas bustin' to the Chamberlain, she stuck in they will. Cable vision. Her Time Warner, she can't channel a coupe. Niggas fighting over the box like it's power or hoop. Vicious loops. Her whole circuit get curved, but Mesa niggas from the stoop kicked and dead to the curb. That's a ball beat, these dolphin chasing flippers. Club hawking figures clapping harder than strippers. Moral of the story, your true words shine true. You could be a trophy wife or watch my husband on you. Flight crew, no final destination. Jet chasing, all about the vacation. Weekends they be freaking just in love with the crew. Don't apply, let it fly, wasn't talking to you. Jet waves, making play for the vacations. Making plays for the vacation. Weekend they be freaking just in love with the crew. Don't apply, let it fly, wasn't talking to you. Jet waves, making play for the vacations. Making play for the vacations.
The Matrix Radio Vision Live with DWI, live from the BXNY.
And we back. We about to close out. But before we leave, I always ask, what's one word you would give to anybody who's feel like they struggling, they don't have an outlet, they don't have any supporters, and they want to start a business, they want to become, entrepreneur, they want to just do anything, but they feel like they don't have, any support. What would you tell them to keep doing?
One of the things that I feel like got me better in life in general is reading. A lot of the things.
Yes, we have to clap to that because that's extremely important.
Will be the great determination of the kind of person that you're going to be. I know in any time where I've had a struggle in life, the more I read, it built my character and my mentality and gave me more things to think about. One of the things that I live by is a mantra that I heard a billionaire say. He's like, if your life doesn't get better, you get better. You get more skills. You increase who you are. You increase what you do. Because that's the only way your life is going to get better, if you increase and get better. But if you're struggling in your career, just get better. Get better skills, meet more people, go out to more events, network more. And
that's just important.
Get more feedback from people who are actually in the game.
That you're in.
Right.
That's key.
Because you can't have a bunch of yes men around you, because you're going to be in trouble with yes men.
Absolutely. And that's, if you want to get better, you can't be scared of someone is telling you, you know what, you need to work on certain things. You have to be open to hear, when someone is telling you, you could get better, because that's only going to make you better. So that's definitely key. And before we go, let people know where to find you on all social media platforms.
I keep it very basic, Koreybuckets, Koreybuckets on everything. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on everything. I got a podcast coming out real soon with my guy from Maryland, my man Kasim. We really in the battle rap. So we got a podcast coming out called Crush Mike, excuse me. Crush Mike's coming out real soon. Y'all check for that. I'm like real big in the battle rap culture. Like all the battle rappers follow me. Like,
Oh, it's gonna get real.
Yeah.
So your podcast is gonna get real.
Yeah. It's gonna get real. Like I'm adding another level to it, because I think that it's a really growing culture, and a lot of sponsors and stuff are gonna start getting involved in it.
That's super dope. Yeah. So you got a lot going on. Yeah. You booked, but as an artist, you have to, right? You have to. This is your girl Sach'eMI. Speak your truth. You heard it here. I got the hottest artists out coming to my show. Stay tuned for Saturday 8 o'clock. Smooches, guys.